welcome aboard Marji Bee. In this video we enjoy our last trip of the season, a crisp autumnal cruise upriver ahead of winter crane out. Days like this are always tinged with a degree of sadness as it draws another season to a close, and we know it's going to be a long winter before we can get out and mess about on the river once again. And just saying that makes me think of that famous messing about in boats quote from Kenneth Grahame's classic novel The Wind in the Willows, symbolising the joy and freedom of boating, where Ratty tells Mole, "Believe me, my young friend, there's nothing, absolutely nothing, half so much worth doing as simply messing about in boats." And this sentiment beautifully captures the carefree spirit of boating and highlights that the act of just being out on the water, regardless of destination or purpose, is inherently enjoyable. So even an autumnal last cruise of the year, sad as it may be, is still cherished to the full. Thank you. It is, yeah. I think if the river runs any slower, it'd be going that way. So up through Rushy Lock we went and bid farewell for the season to Julia, the lockkeeper there. It'll be spring before we see her again. Thank you very much, and yeah, unless we come for a wander up and down here with the boys, we may do, but yeah, we'll see you soon, I'm sure. Bye. The River Thames still supports so many businesses and livelihoods along its course, and the fuel boat merchant is no exception. We must all have seen her and her skipper Jake at some point on our travels. Here she is heading back downstream to help keep more boats warm and moving over the winter. And at the time of editing, I've just recently heard that Jake is actually passing on the tiller to a new skipper shortly. But this lifeblood of the Thames will keep going.
Just you guys in there?
Yeah, all three now, in you go. You will have noticed in recent videos that I've started slipping in some drone footage that I've been taking with my new toy, and I think it's a great thing, and it's adding such a lovely new dimension to the videos, I think. But one thing that I did want to do was to try and get some footage of us underway, so on this trip I had a first go at it. And I'll be completely honest, it didn't go quite as smoothly as I hoped. I did what I think all of us have done when we're filming something using our phones or whatever, where you think you've pressed start and actually you press stop. So I thought I'd stopped filming and then I'd try and land the drone back on the boat, which was another thing that was a little bit more difficult than I thought. So all I did was manage to film me trying to land it back on a moving boat. This is definitely a skill that I need to hone. And there you go, safely back aboard. And before we knew it, we were up at Radcot Lock, which was on self-service, so Petra hopped off and opened the gates for us to enter. just watching this footage back as I edit it, I think I take it for granted sometimes how beautifully behaved Eddie and Parker are when they're aboard. They're absolutely no trouble at all. They've never fallen in. Admittedly, Eddie did fall in on one of our very early boating holidays on the Norfolk Broads, but to be fair, I've fallen in on the Broads as well, so it's just one all. So we'll discount that one. But no, they are absolutely wonderful to have around us on the boat, and it wouldn't be the same if they weren't with us. I think as a dog owner, you know absolutely when your dogs are happy or distressed, and there is absolutely no question that these two absolutely love being with us. They are so relaxed on the boat. They'll take themselves off for a little nap down on the bed if they want to at any point. But I think more than anything, they just enjoy being with us, which is so lovely that we all enjoy doing this together.
You're going the wrong way. It's that way. Have a nice afternoon.
And that was one of our fellow Swan Radcot Cruiser Club members, the ex-Commodore, heading downstream on possibly one of their last days out of the year as well, because they were also craning out at the same time as us. And despite it being a bit of a grey day, there was no wind and the river was so calm. It was like a mill pond. So it was just a lovely cruise upriver that day.
Hi. Are there many more?
Yeah.
There's more?
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye out. No worries. Hey. They panicked and got into the tree there, I think. Hi.
And here we are at our penultimate lock passage of the season. The last one will be coming back down through this lock for crane out in a week's time. And after pulling in at the lock landing to pick Petra up after resetting the lock, it was just a little tickle upstream where we moored as a guest of the Freeman Cruiser Association on their mooring there, which was so much appreciated. We stayed there for the week as we were craning out the following weekend. And once moored up, we started taking the first few bits off of Marji Bee ahead of crane out, so all of the mattresses started coming out. So all that's left to do for this season is to get Marji Bee safely craned out and onto her chocks and blocks for the winter. So that's what we'll share with you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining us for this trip, and we'll see you very soon.